Então, pessoal, vamos continuar aqui a nossa série. Já vamos para o quarto episódio. Se eu não me engano, agora a nossa missão é caçar, porque o bando aqui já tá sem comida.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting and they found nothing.
Era pra mim ter diminuído essa câmera e mudado ela de lugar, terminei esquecendo.
Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Olha,
Wait a second.
caçar.
Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
assorted, salted off. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it and you'll
Olha,
have to.
ganhamos ar.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine.
Ele disse que vai assustar os animais se ele der tiro. Siga o Charles.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull
Vínculo
a
com o
bow right
cavalo
now.
aumentou. Nível
Sure
2.
hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll
A
be
vida aumentou
fine.
para o nível 4. A vida do cavalo, né?
You reckon we're
Pelo
gonna
aumentou
find
para o
something
nível
to kill
5.
that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about.
Vocês
Now the
gostam
brothers
de
eased off a
empinar
bit,
quando o
they'll be needing
cavalo
to feed. We'll head
com
up
este
this
cavalo.
way.
E segure
Find some
CTRL
higher
e aperte espaço enquanto imóvel.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck
Olha,
in the storm, going
tá
out
certo
for
mesmo.
John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Eu acho massa demais, parece filme quando mostra a câmera assim. A qualidade do jogo é bem top aí, colocaram essa animação aí. Ficou show de bola.
See some of the ground uncovered here. Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement.
De olhos abertos.
The wind's died down too.
Eu diminuo
That's
também,
good.
isso é
No
bom.
wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh, stay quiet.
Em um frio desses, cavalos entram na água, eles entram na água.
Hey, Stop here a second.
Para um
I see
pouquinho.
something. There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? We'll track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around.
Esse Charles aí parece que ele tem um sangue de índio, alguma coisa assim. Ele sabe. Cadê? Onde é que tá? Tá aqui.
There's no point setting
Por
off
isso que ele
without that
sabe
bow.
caçar.
Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly.
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
O cara mostrou.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods. Hey, I said slow and quiet, Arthur.
Ele disse pra ir com calma.
Down there. You see him?
Veado.
Get that bow out, Arthur. Aim for their head or neck. We want a good,
Chegar
clean
próximo
kill.
dele.
You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Nice. See if you can get another one.
Onde se foi? O outro lá, ó. Peguei a flecha de volta. Diz que chama a atenção dele. Como é que chama a atenção dele? Mostrou como é que chama a atenção deles. Olha. Será que dá pra acertar daqui? É, chamar.
Well done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one,
Tô
I'll
sem
get the
de
other.
uma caça.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Como é que é? F1 para mais detalhes. Acertei, foi no 1. Progresso total 50%. Rastreados 1, mortos 2. Os veados de cauda branca vivem em vários estados. Aí ele conta até a história e tudo, cara. Muito detalhista esse jogo. Mas mais comumente em florestas de Nova Hanover. Contando a história aí. Animais. Ah, pelo jeito então eu vou liberando aqui o tipo um arsenal que vai mostrando os animais que eu tenho, que já peguei. Vou guardar essa arma. Lá vem ele. Será que ele atravessa o riacho? Não, não é o meu não. Até do lado de cá.
You gonna put that on your horse?
Oh, boy.
Aí. monte de coisa aqui. Será que eu posso comer? Aumentar minha vida, eu vou ganhar alguma coisa? Tem que ganhar alguma coisa, né? Enquanto vestir com o Charlie, bora lá.
Ready to head back when you are.
Tudo pronto pra ir embora, siga o Charlie.
Nice work, Arthur.
Bom
Should
trabalho,
be
Arthur.
enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You
Tem
found him.
bastante para alimentar uns dias.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days
Esse cavalo
back,
será que eu não como não? Nunca vi eles dando de
maybe
comer
our
pra esse
luck's
cavalo.
finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
Se eu não me engano, agora o próximo passo é...
Notice how Wilson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater. We give the camp cook
Próximo
5
passo é
minutes
assaltar o
to
trem,
grab
né?
the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Nah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches.
Watch out.
Não, moço.
Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. He must be real hungry. Stay well back.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Ah, eles estão na primavera, por isso que ele tá aí. Rodando aí, que no inverno normalmente o urso inverna, né? Só que aí eles já estão na primavera, porque tá nevando muito.
Cut up here, off the trail.
O cavalo não tá zangado. Começar com o cavalo, senão... Calmar ele no G.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Ah, sooner or later a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
Careful. I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm
Mas
done
pra
with it.
ir foi rápido, agora
Always
pra
wondered if
voltar
someone's
tá
gonna kill you
demorando.
in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well,
Tem um vento alto aí.
more than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read.
Caraca, 20 anos que o cara tá no bando.
Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me.
Deus
Saved
me
most
salvou.
of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this.
Parece que esse bando é tipo uma galera que foi se agrupando que precisava. Faltava alguma coisa na vida. Ó, o Arthur aí tá desde criança, com certeza ele não tinha os pais, então perdeu os pais.
I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Só aceita doido. E agora que a gente vai aprender a tirar o couro do bicho.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Brought some food back, boys.
A mais seu cavalo.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little.
Oxi.
There's a lifetime of practice to master.
Desce daí, rapaz, lá que você pra frente.
Good work, Bart.
Vai até o Pearson. Ó, vem sentado aí de. Peguei nos peitos.
What a surprise.
Veado.
Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
Rapaz, botou
You
vai
got
falar
on
lá.
just fine. Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
Deixa eu falar.
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one that you dumped on the floor there.
Por cima da caça. Ei, deixa eu falar. Bora ver. Olha. Tirar o... Oxi. Só partiu no meio, já tirou o couro completo.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan.
Nada mal, senhor Morgan.
They always said you were a butcher. You know,
Você
you
tem
can
fome de
train
açougueiro.
these and sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Você desbloqueou o desafio de mestre caçador. Verifique o registro para mais informações.
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams.
Acho que pelo jeito parece que agora vai ser o...
Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites.
Saltar o trem.
Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here then? I owe you. Yeah.
Ele é
You'll
bruto.
pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail. Jackie.
Diga eu.
The boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now.
Os caras adicionaram até criança, velho,
What about
no
you?
jogo.
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot,
Don't mind,
Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's
Se está
breaking,
chegando o
we could
verão,
leave.
tá
I
diminuindo
thought
a
we was
neve.
lying low.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea, we're living. Look at me. We're living, even you. But we need money. Everything we have's in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a
Galera,
train
agora
to
vai.
rob.
Então tá se preparando pra ir assaltar. Vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui.
All right,
E
let's
no próximo episódio que eu trazer aí, eu trago aí pra vocês o assalto à ferrovia. Então é isso aí, valeu. Deixa o like aí, rapaziada, não se esquece, viu? Falou.